to your reading for January the 29th through February the 4th, I believe. I think that's it, yeah. 4th or 3rd, one or the other. Anyway, this is for your sun, moon and rising. This is a general reading. If you would like a personal reading, if you have a dilemma or a decision that you really need to make and it's life-changing, then you ought to get a personal reading. And you can go to my website and choose a reading that works for you, or you can email me and you know, we can talk about a reading that would best suit you. Now, thank you so much for liking, sharing, commenting. I read every single comment, and subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you so much. Now, your first card, Gemini, is the Two of Swords. So I feel that you've got this dilemma, right? You have this, you have a choice, but you're not looking at the truth of the situation. So when this card comes up, it's like, take the blindfold off, darling. Figure out what you're going to do. Figure out, really look at the truth of the situation. And what's interesting is you've got the Empress clarifying it. Now, so this choice is, you know, listen, when the Empress comes up, she's creative and she's magnificent, she's manifesting, she's magical, she's giving birth to these incredible ideas. And this is, the Two of Swords is like asking you to take the blindfold off and look at the truth in the situation and make a decision. It's don't be afraid to make the decision, but look at, I feel that, okay, so no, what I'm getting is that you have something that you're really not looking at. There is something in your life that you're in denial about, and you're not looking at it. And it's time to look at the situation the way it truly is. This is about really looking at the truth in the situation. Let me go on to the next card, because I want to come back to that card. This is the Page of Wands. Now, this is fire. This is, you know, passion. This is really good news. Look how opulent he looks. This is about, you know, an opportunity. I feel that you've really got like a decision to make, but I feel like it seems okay. So look, clarifying that as the King of Fire. Look at that beautiful heart. You know, it's like the sun is behind him. That's, to me, this is Leo, right? This is like the king of the jungle. This is really confidence, standing on your own, really being confident and making a decision. You have a decision to make. Now, I feel that you're getting an opportunity that you might have to spend a bit of money on, and you're in fear of spending that money because you feel that that's maybe not going to come back to you. However, you've got the Eight of Water, which is like you're so disillusioned with how your life's going at the moment. It's not that you're completely disillusioned with your life. That's not what it really is. What I'm getting is that you just feel that there's something a little more, right? More to life than what you're doing. And it's, I think some of you have been a little struggling with some finances, and it's been, you know, it's been an uphill climb. Now you've got the world. You see, this is it. You've got the world. You've got 2 3s, right? This is the 21, right? 2 and 1 is 3. The Empress is number 3. That's creativity. This is when you can choose to do what you've been doing and just go along, plodding along, and kind of really living, you know, as they say, hand to mouth, you know, just trying to pay the bills and just treading water. or you can choose to go in a whole different direction, and you have an opportunity on the table. And I think you're kind of in fear to take this opportunity. And when this card comes up, it's saying you're being supported in that change. Now, the Empress is about creating and manifesting. So this is kind of something that's going to be very creative. And it's a good look, it's a good opportunity on the table. Opulence, right? This is good news. This is a brilliant information that's coming to you. And this is about standing in your power, right? Going forward, heart center. What does your heart really want? Take the blindfolds off and don't live in this fear of deprivation and not being. Listen, money is energy. This is when this card comes up, it's about spending money wisely. So I feel that you have this opportunity, and maybe you're afraid that it won't pay off, but I see that it will pay off. I see that you're going to, I think once you really look at your situation, I feel that your situation right now is not working for you, Gemini. But you're not looking at that because you're probably actually doing something that you think you should be doing. This is for some of you. That's what I'm getting. You've probably invested a lot of time and energy and money into what you're doing right now. But it's not working and you're refusing to see that, right? This is for some of you. This is a general reading, don't forget. But definitely you're not seeing the situation. But you've got the Empress. She is amazing. You can come up with, if you take the blindfolds off, you can come up with an incredible, tap into your creative energy. You know, you can, she's giving birth to brilliant ideas. I'm telling you, meditate, because you're going to get some amazing ideas. And stand confidently in your decision, heart-centered, right? And don't forget, we've got the full blue blood lunar eclipse this week, right in the middle of the week. And he is right in the middle. I think this could be a turning point for you this week, Gemini, if you choose it to be. Of course, you can continue to go down the same old road and get the same old results, or you can move forward. And, you know, I feel that it's going to be far more beneficial for you to go in a different direction. That's the message that I'm getting for some of you. If you are still confused and in fear, but this is definitely saying come out of denial. Honestly, Gemini, take the blindfold off and just look at your situation for what it is. Write down your expenses and write down your income. And do it for the last just 3 months. Just do it for the last 3 months. Look at what you've been expending and look at what you're bringing in. And if you're not making enough, it's time to change. And you're going to be supported in that change. And I feel like you're ready to make the change, some of you. You're ready to make this change. But there's that fear of not having it being, the fear of not being enough. So sometimes the old way is a familiar way, right? But it's not necessarily the right way. Look, money is energy. I always say this. You've got to release it in order for it to come back. And if you're spending it in something that you're investing in yourself, right? It could be a new study, a new something that you've always wanted to do. It could be your life purpose. Whatever it is, I think it's a good time to move on and do that. Now, and what's really amazing, oh my God, I forgot this because I've got to put I'm putting a video out just for the eclipse, right? Which is the 31st, Wednesday. So the eclipse is about showing what's not working in your life and showing you what is working. So it's a culmination. It's like when the eclipse happens, you need to take the blindfolds off, look at the truth of any situation. And if it's not working, just move on, let it go. Because guess what? It's not working. It's not going to work. And all that will be illuminated. So interesting that this is in the beginning of the week, and it's the lunar eclipse in Leo, and it's in the North Node going forward. I really feel that this is a turning point for you, Gemini. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week. Have a wonderful, incredible week. Okay? See you later. Bye. To inquire about or purchase any of Mary's services, please email mary@liveinthesolution.com.